Okay, number 7 says that the original is 7.7 or 7 and 7/10, and the new is 10.5 or 10.5. What's my rule about the number that needs to be on the top? Good, the difference. It doesn't matter how you subtract, but you need to take the larger number and subtract the smaller number. So we can pull to the side. Some of you are very forgetful and you forget to line up decimals. You have to line up decimals when adding and subtracting. So cannot do 5 minus 7, so we have to borrow from the 1. This 10 now becomes a 9, and this becomes a 15. 15 minus 7?
8.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, bring down your decimal. 9 minus 7?
2.
Good. 2.8 is the difference. That belongs on the top. 2.8. What belongs on the bottom?
Original.
Thank you. Good. Original. Original. Make sure you double check that because you're going to do a whole lot of work and then end up with that wrong number as your denominator. So don't do it. All right. Two numbers, 2.8, 7.7. We have to divide because 7.7, making that into 100 is going to be difficult. It's a waste of my time. So just set this up. First number is always inside. 2.8 divided by 7.7. Now, raise your hand if you know the rule about having a decimal here on the outside. Raise your hand. I see 1 hand, 2, 3 hands, 4 hands. Good. 4 people know that you have to do what with this decimal? Move it to make a whole number. If I move this decimal, I have to also move this decimal over once. So that becomes 77, and that's 28. Good. 77 into 2 goes how many times?
0.
Good. 77 into 28. 0. Bring up your decimal and add a 0. 77 into 280?
4.
I
think 4.
Well, let's try 3. Corbin said it first. So 3 times 7 is 21. Thank you. 3 times 7 is 21 plus 2.
23.
Can I fit another 77 without going over?
Yeah.
Good. I cannot. So that's a 3. This is 231. I subtract. I can't subtract 0 and 1, so I borrow. 10 minus 1? 7 minus 3? And I'm done. So 59, now I bring down another 0. 77 into 590.
8. 6.
I would say 6 because if I doubled 231, what would I get if I doubled 231?
462.
So that's 462. That goes in how many times? What's 3 doubled?
6.
So that's a 6 up here. Subtract. That becomes an 8. 10 minus 2.
Well, why not 7 though? You might fit.
Well, let's see. I'll find out now in my subtraction. 8 minus 6.
2.
All right. And then I had to borrow. Oh, wait.
1.
Hold on. I borrowed from there. Oh, that is a 1. So I need to go 7 times.
Oh, I told you.
So let's try that. Instead of multiplying it again, I'm going to take 462 and add 77. 7 plus 2?
9.
7 plus 6?
13.
And 5. 539. Yep. So let's back it up. I'm going to have to cross that off. Sorry for the mess. That's 590. Actually, I'm going to erase that too. 590 minus 539. Now subtract. That becomes a 10. That's an 8. 10 minus 9?
1.
What? 10 minus 9?
Oh, 1. No. 10 minus 9.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. And then we have 8 minus 3.
Oh, 5.
Okay. Whew. 51. I'm going to go ahead and go one more place so that when I move my decimal over, I can see if I need to round up or down. Add a 0. Bring it down. 510 is what I'm looking for. 6 times is going to be too many. Oh, I need to change this, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, good. What a mess. That's a 7. This is 8 times, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 times is too many. We have to go back to 7 times. Oh, This is 7 times. This is 6 times. Phew, 6 times. That's 462. I don't even want to subtract because I don't need to. With all of this mess, my answer finally looks like this, 0.376. And if you're talking in the back, you shouldn't because you should be paying attention.
Move it over 2 times to right.
2 times.
7.6%.
Is it an increase?
Yes.
And how do you know?
Because the number got bigger.
Good. From 7.7 to 10.5, it's bigger. So this is 37.6% increase. Oh, it does say to round on the paper, so what would I round that to? Good. 38%.